Yeah. We had a very large hit with Sweet City Woman, which was very pop. And,
wow.
And then we went to Europe, and we actually fell in with a bunch of rock and rollers, and we're quite, and we came back
tainted.
And,
that sounds really, I'd like to pursue that, fell in with a bunch of rock and rollers. Now that sounds interesting. So anyway, you came back and?
Well, and basically I think we were more of a, and as we drew more and more people to concerts, we became more of a rock and roll band. I mean, that was more fun to present in concert than strictly pop. Yeah. And it went back and forth from there on. I mean, the songs that got on the radio were mostly pop songs, and we'd have the occasional, you know, a heavier hit like Wild Eyes and things like that, and a good juvenile grinder. And,
so you really had the guys in suits saying, okay, you can do the hard stuff in concert, but for radio play we want pop music. Is that how it kind of went?
They'll say things like that too. Yeah.
But I think we're basically now just a loud rock band. That's somewhat where it's landed.
Well, yeah, we're, you know, actually we are. Given the fact that we're as old as we are, we're probably much louder than there you go. You see, there's a price to be paid.
It's very cool to be a loud rock band now. Yeah. Just before we go to calls, of which there are many, many, many waiting, I wanted to ask you guys about video. I watched your video this afternoon, which is made up of old videos, and you were so far ahead of the game. You were doing videos when they
did video when it was filmed.
Yeah. Must admit that Mel Shaw, our manager back then, had a lot to do with instigating us to do a lot of that original footage, dating back some of it to the mid-'60s. So glad that he was...
Yeah, he wanted us to film things even before we had any success, when we were basically playing in little rooms, basement clubs in Calgary in the 60s.
At the Blind Onion.
We did things on Super 8. We were always filming something. Yep. And...
yeah, because there's a sequence of you guys, I guess when you were 6, I mean when there was 6 of you, and 3 of you are actually in your really dreadful yellow outfits when you used to wear yellow denim, like doing a shticky thing down a Calgary street, but it's really fun, and it's, you know, just great to have that kind of stuff.
I know, it's great for memory. How's Stampede Week going out there right now?
Oh, it's fine, it's fine.
Well, we miss you. We wanted to give you one big yahoo, didn't we, guys?
Okay. Let's do it.
Okay.
Hey, true Calgarian. And I take it the yellow outfits are not going to make, they're not going to make a reappearance. Whose idea was that? Mel's idea too?
Well, you know, they were not expensive. And,
no kidding.
And that was the main criterion for buying band outfits back then.
I believe we got them all white color.
So what you do is you get some of your regular white denims and dunk them in the bathtub with a box of Tintex or whatever. There you go.
Listen, let's take some calls. I'm going to start at Point Claire, Quebec. This is David. Hi, David.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Hello, boys.
Hi, David.
One of the greatest bands, Canadian bands anyway, of mine. Great to see you, and I hope you're going to be out in Montreal here again soon.
Thanks so much. Try. Thank you.
Last time I seen any of you guys, I guess it was just Ronnie. He played a club, The Mustache, many years ago in Montreal.
Oh, I don't talk about that.
Well, Ronnie, I'd really like to know what you guys did.
Well, the band
end.
Yeah, the band kind of...
the band gradually disintegrated. Rich, and then me, and then there was Ronnie and the Mustache.
Right down to the end. But, yeah, I recall that engagement well. It was just yet another version of the then Stampeders. So, these are the original 3.
But now, did you make us, Ronnie, did you make a Stampeders band with 2 other guys? Is that what you did?
Actually, after Richard initially left in about 77 or so, the band was expanded to a horn section. We had keyboards. We were 7 at one point. Then Kim said, no way, and moved on. And I said, what way? So went to about 1980, and finally people noticed.
The other 2 were missing. So did you guys have an acrimonious breakup? Was it like,
No, it was.
I want the dirt here, you know.
Oh, okay, we'll try.
Okay.
We hated Rich, so we edged him out. And then Ronnie hated me, so he edged me out.
Not true.
And,
none of this is true. They hated me
it was a battle over a woman. The 3 of us, we were all...
Oh, good. Oh, this is the kind of stuff
You
I
want dirt, Canada? There it is.
David, did you have another question?
I have a question. I just want to say to the boys, I still request their songs all the time on oldies. Oh My Lady, Ramona, Wild Eyes, Minstrel Gypsy, it just goes on and on. But I want to ask you about a particular song, and I wonder if it's going to be on their greatest hits album. My favorite song.